Good morning, good people. You are now tuned in to the Behind the Glass reality show. And on this show, what we do is show you some of the things that go on behind the glass. And you'll be shocked and amazed at some of the stories that happens or occurs when someone's windows gets broke, whether their door glass gets broke, whether their windshield's cracked. I mean, you're gonna love this show. Let me show you what happened here. Let's see this here. This is the bullet hole here. See that? That's a bullet hole that hit this window. But I'm thankful that it wasn't nobody getting shot at. I don't think. I was told that it was a birthday party and somebody had a gun and they was just having a good time sitting in the seat and the gun went off. I don't know. It's a crazy story to me, but this is a bullet hole behind the glass. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this window out real fast, get this customer back on the road and not looking through bullet holes. Oh, I done seen some cold stuff dealing with this glass, man. I never knew, when I started operating this auto glass business, that I was gonna learn so much about windows and what happens when windows break and all the different sides of auto glass. Tough one there, buddy. I'm gonna try to get this out in a timely manner.
What got you into auto glass?
Really what got me in auto glass is somebody robbing me at gunpoint when I worked at an AMPM gas station. And instead of me closing the store and locking it, after he robbed me, I was sneaking up behind him about to hit him in the back of the head with something. But then I changed my mind, turned around, and when the head boss came in, she looked at the video and said, "Oh, that's not the process you was taught. When you get robbed, you're supposed to lock all the doors and wait till the police come to make any more sales or anything." And so I got fired that same day. Got robbed at gunpoint by a brother I went to school with. That's why I wanted to beat him up, because he robbed it on my shift. But after that, man, me and my significant other at the time, she got on my line because I didn't have a job, and put on them Dockers and that button-up shirt and went to fill out applications, man. First spot I stopped at was an auto glass shop, and I just started doing telemarketing for them. And they shut down the telemarketing room and let me be a journeyman where I just did everything. Helped out with windows, cleaned bathrooms, washed windows, broke up pallets, picked up checks. But I'm a good observer. I soak up game, as they say. And once I went and picked up a window and seen how much it costs and how much the company I was working for was charging the customer, I said, I'm doing glass. And it's been cracking ever since, since 2003.
Man, that's a long time.
They say if you last as an independent business, you last for the first 2 years, you're doing pretty good. So I think I passed that point. Thankful, very thankful. Glory to God for that. It's great to be your own boss. But the man upstairs, he wake me up every morning, so I'm clocked in, I'm on his time. So But yeah, it's a great business. We're getting close to this bad boy being out. Oh yeah, I see some flexing. Stick that in there. Slow down on this corner. What kind of gun you think that was? Little 22 or something?
Hell nah, brother.
What do you think that was? A 9?
At least. Nah, maybe about a 38.
38.
The actual hole bigger than what the bullet was.
Yeah. I just did a young lady's window. When I do her window, I did her window.
Talking about in Metal View? When the bullet skipped all on top of the roof?
No. I did a girl's window. She was in a park. And it was like a drive-by or something, man. They had same exact car, too. She had a Kia Forte. Oh, I shouldn't have said that, man. We're going to leave that one alone. But, yeah. We're going to leave that one alone. But, about 12 bullet holes in the car.
Jeez.
Wasn't shooting at her, though. Just,
Just out on the street.
her car was just out on the streets. Oh, we getting there, buddy.
So what's this tool you're using here?
It's called a pull knife.
Gotta have the right tools to make it easy.
Like they said, man is only as good as his tools. I didn't know what my uncles was talking about back in the days when they was fixing on my bike. Now I know. I think we almost ready to go. Oh yeah, we're in business now.
Over there taking the rear view off.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that on. Let me see, hold on.
So what you taking off there?
Taking off the cover for the sensor.
Is that a range sensor or?
It's a lane sensor, camera. Really not. Yeah, it's a sensor and a camera.
Okay. So over the years, the auto glass industry's been getting more and more sophisticated.
Oh man, they got windows with 3 cameras in them, heat mechanisms, night visions, and all kind of stuff going on.
Night vision.
Night vision.
Boy, look at here.
Lane departure warning system. You know when you see your speed, called heads up display. Well, heads up display. That's what I meant.
Okay.
Heads up display. See if this blade cut it like butter at the bottom.
Okay.
I don't like that sound, but we getting there. We getting there, buddy.
So okay. So what you doing there? You cutting the rest of the glue?
Yeah, I'm breaking the seal all around the window. That's what I'm doing here. We should be ready to rock and roll. Yes, sir.
I got you right
Hold
here.
it right there for me, cameraman.
Yes, sir.
Now we're about to cut this glue down to prepare the pinch weld for a new bead of urethane to be shot around the window to lock in or bond the windshield.
This glass is coming out pretty smooth.
Yeah, well, it took me about 10 years to be smooth. Took me about 10 years to be smooth. People be like, man, you did that fast. Yeah, but I didn't learn it fast. A lot of trial and error.
A lot of trial and error, huh?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta mess up to get better.
I guess that's how I got hold of the camera, because I'm on the error side. Yeah, I do win glass, but I'm just the apprentice. So I'm the cameraman today.
Hey, but we was just talking about some of the things we learned in school. You know, high school, mostly junior high is a good age to start learning. We was trying to wonder why in high school they don't have like trade school for these, you know, these youth coming up, you know, where they can develop a trade and learn it in high school.
Well, to be honest with you, they don't want us in the trades no more.
Yeah.
That's why ever so often we have an influx of immigrants coming in.
Yeah,
and they put it on certain presidencies, but nah, it be the powers that be that control the puppet. That's the president.
Yeah,
they the ones that's dictating.
I'm like, cause like in high school, I never knew that it was even a thing. Like you could have a business doing glass. And I don't know how I could have just never thought about it.
Nah, you're right about that.
I never thought that. Oh, you know, that's a great business to run.
Never thought. Well, you know, they wanted to tell us about his story.
Yeah.
You know, not our story.
Yeah.
But his story. Good morning.
Great thing about developing a trade, you can go anywhere with it. You know, you move to Florida, you move to Connecticut.
Right.
There's cars everywhere, windows everywhere. You know, but I feel like some of the things we learned in high school, it was left right there. Once we got out of there, you never use it again.
Yeah, but
some of the things
they trick you into believing that. That's why college is so supposedly important. It ain't because of the degree. And when you really think about what I'm about to tell you, you know, college and high school is where you're supposed to start your networks at. You're not paying
people and stuff like that. You saying?
And I'm not talking about friends. I'm talking about business relations, relationships in general.
Yeah.
You never know who somebody about to turn out to be.
That's why you always got to watch how you treat people.
There you go. You know, like how many different business networks you done built up in this glass industry?
Oh man.
From mechanics to body body parts to
family, man. Anything go wrong on their car, their house, they calling me. Ken, you know somebody? Hold on, I'm gonna text you a number. Tell them Ken the Glassman sent you. And that's how it goes.
Right, and that's a big list over 25 years, right?
Exactly, over 21 years? Yeah.
Look, a fraternity of auto glass, but it turned into a fraternity of just auto industry, right?
Yep. I call it the auto chain connection. When you're dealing with the auto glass side, it's a chain connection, you know.
Right. Dealing with any part of it.
House repair connection, auto and house repair connection. You know, no matter what you need for your home or your vehicle, I definitely can point you in the right direction. And majority, all the time, I'm not looking for nothing like, oh, I need this and tell them this price and then give me this. I don't do that. I just send you on over there.
Right, because guess what? That's your network of business relations.
Yeah.
That you done developed over 20-something years.
Yep.
You know, and that's what they don't tell you, but they charge you for when you go to college. They know that the individuals you about to meet here could be from around the world, and just because y'all might have failed economics in college, or whatever the case may be. But you guys come together and succeed in the real world. You know, so what? It didn't work out. It's the travel that makes everything beneficial. The journey. So what's this process called here?
Well, what I'm doing is, as you see mist and water on the car. You definitely want to clean up the pinch well where you're going to be shooting the glue, the urethane at, and you definitely want to get this water to not drip down on the old glue, as we say, but it's really urethane, autoglass urethane. You see the car has mist. When I get to shooting the glue, I don't want none of this water to rain down and lay on the wall and get in the way of the new glue from bonding to its surface.
Oh, so that's how you keep from having to come back.
Yeah, man. You know, when you're coming back, you ain't making no money, man. But like I was telling this customer, you know, she paid me up front a while back, and she just been busy. I've been trying to get it done, but she was saying that, oh, well, no, it ain't no, I don't want to, we can do it whenever. I don't want to stop you from getting your money. I said, no, you first priority. You know, you already paid. I'm not going to put you off because I'm not making money because you already gave it to me. Let me get you out the way. And that's just like with a warranty issue. If I fix somebody's window and they call me and say, man, my window leaking, and I'm trying to put them off because I'm not going to make no money going to fix a leak, that's not how you run business. That's first priority. You got to put that money to the side and go get your customer out the way, because the reputation is everything in business. They get to calling people saying, man, this company came and fixed my window and started leaking. They ain't showed up in about 2 months.
Yeah.
I got water mildew smell in my car.
And more than likely, when you get to that customer house and you got your glass rack out, what happens? You got free advertisement. See this glass rack right here? This is a symbol. This is free advertisement. You got cars driving by. Hey, they might need a window did. Well, they need a piece of car put on there, but that's a different story.
Yeah, but I love doing windows in public settings and shopping mall parking lots and, you know, strip malls and stuff like that, because there's always gonna be people driving by seeing what you're doing, and they're gonna
free advertisement.
They're gonna pull up and say, oh, you guys, you do auto glass? It kills me sometimes. I'm cutting out a window. I got the window in my hand, and they say, you do auto glass? No, man, I'm changing the tires. Yeah, I do windows. Now what we're about to do here is shoot the glue, urethane. Definitely got to get her out the way so I can move.
Man, you was explaining to me what you had to go through back in the day before they came out with all these battery operated drills and battery operated
every time
conking guns.
People go crazy and say, man, I never knew they had something like that. I pack a good punch in my fist right here, because before this came out, it was manual pumping with your hand, where you pump a few times and got to go like this and walk off, and man.
What you tell me I had to do when you gave me my first manual glue gun?
What's that?
You said, Rick, you gotta
oh yeah.
You gotta lift your hood up and put the tube on top of the motor and let it loosen up some.
Yeah, you gotta turn your defroster on full blast and heat and sit the glue right here and let it heat up, because especially when it's cold, it's gonna pump out so hard. It's gonna be hard to pump out.
Now let me tell you folks, you see how straight that bead is? If I was doing it, it's gonna look like Jay-Z. You know, wiggle everywhere, goddamn it. You know, just cause it look easy because this guy doing it, that don't mean it's easy. It might take him 15 minutes, but if you knew, it's gonna take you an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I tried, I got glue everywhere.
Like,
damn.
Trial and error. I was the same way too, though, man. You got